Waited a long time for this fight. It's here, and the fighters are good to go. And watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was going to miss this.
And now it's time for our tale of the tape. And first up, they call him Sweet Hands. Caleb Plant comes in at 6'1" with a reach of 74 inches. And he'll be facing one of the best to ever do it, Saul Canelo Alvarez. He's 107. Caleb Sweet Hands Plant, fighting out of Tennessee, but now living in Las Vegas. This former middleweight champion of the world is looking to get back on track tonight. Saul Canelo Alvarez, a 4-division multi-time world champion, quite simply one of the greatest of all time.
As soon as the bell goes, don't blink. That fight could be over.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, introducing from Nashville, Tennessee, now fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, a super middleweight champion of the world, Sweet Hands, Caleb Plant. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico, here is Mexico's first ever undisputed world champion and renowned star of boxing. Here is a 4-division world champion and an undisputed super middleweight champion of the world, Saul Canelo Alvarez.
These two have certainly talked the talk. Now they've got to walk the walk.
Words are cheap. It's the action that says it all. We'll find out when the first bell goes.
We've waited a long time for this fight. It's here, and the fighters are good to go. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. The perfect counter lands. He threw the hook, didn't land. They've got to use their jab better in this fight. Nope, that uppercut does not score. After beating Caleb Plant in their first contest, Canelo said that Caleb earned his respect, and now he's earned the rematch. Let's see if he makes the most of it.
Canelo Alvarez, Caleb Plant. I've seen this fight so many times. This is one of those fights where you think, wow, Canelo Alvarez has boxed up.
That is illegal. This has been a very competitive round between these two. Good idea, but misses with the left hook.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
He misses with that straight left. And he misses with that straight left. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Plant in that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Take the minute, breathe, come on, suck it up, breathe, get tired, but you're not tired. You've done so much work at camp. Come on, bro, you're not tired. You've done so much work at camp. Come on, you're acting like you're tired.
They ring the bell, and here we go. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
that counter shot lands. After so much pre-hype fight and social media drama, I can't believe we're actually in the midst of them fighting.
Can you imagine walking into this, Todd? Walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name. You can't even hear your cornerman whispering in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be terrorizing if you haven't got your wits about you.
Both men step back for just a moment. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Those counter punches have to hurt. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. That left hook misses. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good. Very close round with 10 seconds to go.
Watch his head, Ray.
Let's talk about planting that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Right, okay, how do you feel?
And there's the bell to start the round. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
If you're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching your every move, that every twitch.
Oh, a little rope-a-dope here.
Ignore it.
Swing and a miss with that left hook. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift. When are we going to see a jab from these two?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
Counter puncher's my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter puncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about planting that last round. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
How do you feel? All right, breathe, focus. Through the round, don't worry about the knockout. Don't worry about the tough round. Breathe and relax. Right, in this next round, I want you to get through the round. Keep moving. Don't take any clean shots. And every time he gets close, tie him up, grab hold of him. This next round, I just want you to go.
And there's the bell to start the round. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fight has a real good flow to it. There's a counter shot. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. When you've got two evenly matched fighters in this weight class, it sometimes comes down to who's in better condition. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Both of these fighters have had their moments. This is one of the best rounds I've seen this year.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Look at the footwork, the hand speed. This is the best that the middleweight division has to offer. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Plant in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you.
They ring the bell, and here we go. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing up and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Beautiful counter shot. It's all offense all the time. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just not above you, and so I'm trying to respect both of them more than that.
Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. You'd like to see more jabs. There's the jab, it doesn't score. Gotta let your hand. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Plant in that last round. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
Every second.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this match?
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in the fight. You've got to relax.
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Fighters, man. Caleb Plant just got clipped. Thought for a second of getting out of trouble, but now he's right back in the phone booth.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely done. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
He misses. Caleb Plant is hurt. He had his moment, but has it gone by?
Defense, defense, defense.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Plant in that last round. From this moment, we're hoping for an all-action slugfest. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations you've just been hurt, you better get it there again. Be smart, be sharp. Don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight, your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again.
Plant is in some serious trouble here. How is this fight? And you knew this was coming. They're going to take a knee.
Absolutely gassed out, didn't know what to do, and hurt on top of that.
As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters.
Caleb Plant just got clipped. It looks like he might not be as hurt as we thought.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
They threw the hook, it didn't land. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Plant in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
Needs a knockout without a doubt.
They ring the bell, and here we go. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart, because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Nice counter shot. Which fighter will say no mas? Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round. That's straight hurting.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Incredible work rate. Wise decision to take a knee here and get that mandatory 8 count.
That must have really dented the ego. You don't want your opponent to see you do that.
Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. In a mild upset, we have a draw here.
No complaints there at all. The crowd agree, I agree. The ref knew exactly what he was doing. So you know what? Great shout. I look forward to fight number 2.